Yeah. Okay. For those of you joining, my name is D Dub. I just like to go by D Dub. I'm here today to tell you about how you can influence people with your mind and how important it is to always be careful who's influencing you. Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna get into the meat of the matter. I've heard a lot of people say that, you know, the powers of the people and, to always listen to what people have to say. Um, but what I say is, I don't think the power's in the people. I think it's the influence. You know, I think in this real life, there's a dynamic or a percentage of people, and it's a division of people. Like, I'll explain it. It's like there's 5% who know what's going on, and there's 95% who don't. You know what I'm saying? So it's like so so it's like you could put 20 people that know what's going on in a room, but those 20 people, they're not gonna be able to save like 20 million people. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just don't work. It's sad, but it's just not practical. But if you have 20 people who somehow influence 20 more people that think just like them, and they're just separate in people, and then you promote an idea of a favorable influence, and those 20 people influence the other 20 people, then you start to have more progress in what you're trying to accomplish. You know, um, yeah, it's eventually the influence, like if all those people influence the mass perception, and they keep spreading this idea, eventually that's when you gain power. I really don't think that people, like actual people in this society, I really don't think that they have real power to control things. They don't really control anything. The establishment is the one running stuff. The matrix is the one running stuff. You know, it's just, if an individual has this progressive, influential mind, and a conscious of this powerful idea that could change things, I think that's what's power. That's how a person has power, and they tend to change things because they understand that it's the mind, and it's the purpose of why they're doing something. Um, that very mind state could take over the matrix establishment. It could create ideas, inventions, and somehow it could be good or bad depending on what it is, what the idea is. But that doesn't change the fact that it has power. You know, and you see these people. Like, they have like this influential mind. They're individuals, and they could be selfish, but they have this certain idea, and they knew what they were doing because they knew, okay, if I say this or I say that, I can convince people to do this, because they put themselves in a position of power. So, I mean, I'm not saying that you can't be for your people, but to, like, see, in America, there's a difference between uh, ethnic collectivism and just humanity as a whole. See, and there's nothing wrong with that. I like at first sight, I would say the humanity argument is not flawed, but it is. I mean, if you're not doing something for yourself, then it's just you're not doing nothing at all. You can't be on everybody's side, and this collectivism of we're all humans. If you think like that, like, oh, we're all in it together, that's sheeple minded. Oh, normal people do this, normal people do that. That type of collectivism, that type of conformity, that's dangerous. So it's not. It's the ones that could come up with their own perception, but also have a progressive narrative. And yeah, if you could have a you what I'm saying is you can have some type of free thought without selling out, without trying to be like everybody else. Basically, you could be for the people without having to be a conformist. That's what I'm trying to say. And those are the people that change things. The people that certain people some people think for themselves, and the hive minded. So what I'm trying to say is the people that could think for themselves and benefit their class, or well, I'll say the community. Those people, they're more perception. Yeah, those, like my thing cut off, but those people are more meaning perceptual of what's going on in society. The other side, the hive minded people, they just accept what the media tells them or what they're told to think by tradition, or stuff like that, like convention and stuff. So if you don't know what that means, it means the usual societal norm. And it's a sad reality of this current state of the world, and only a few people are gonna get it, and wake up to it and be saved from moral, mental, physical, and the spiritual extinction of what's going on. So, you know, I mean, we all could play a part in this and find something that we think will benefit, our society, and to find people who will agree with it, coerce with it. We can try to help them understand it, persuade them, and try, like, just do it for, like, basically, if you know why I'm saying this, do it for the black people, basically, and try to, like, make it where it's favorable for society as well, so we could live in peace. And this is basically the structural blueprint of politics and stuff. Hitler did this, and other people who do stuff like this in the past have gained power because of it. And you can also use it as a business structure as well. But I'll get on Hitler in a minute. It might not be in this video, but it'll be in later videos. Yeah, because that I have a point to make on that too. So yeah, I think this is it for now. So I'll come back later. Okay, bye. Just keep a lookout for my videos, because I'm coming with a lot of hardcore stuff. So it might be a part 2 to this if I'm not mistaken. But just keep on the lookout, because I'm about to be releasing a lot of good material. And yeah. Because I talk like this all the time, but I really do think people need to know this information. I've researched it, and it's something I've observed over time about society and what we live in. And I really want people to know this information, because it's just for the black community's own good, because I really fear that if we don't, we're heading down the drain, And if we're not already headed down the drain, we're gonna head down a bigger drain if we don't start, reading books and understanding how powers work and how you can be deceived by the media and stuff like that. So yeah, this is pretty much it for now. You can subscribe, comment, or even share. If there's some type of critique, just leave it in there. As long as it's not like insults, I'm okay with it. But just leave some critique on there if there's any. You don't have to I just want to know where I'm messing up because I'm new to this, so I'm just trying to bring out the information. Okay. All right. So I'll see you on the next video. Just stay tuned. Okay. Peace.